How do you do, fellow kids? I am going to open up this. These are retro Real Ghostbuster figures. I am 99% positive that they are Walmart exclusives. So I've got Peter Venkman, and comes with the Grabber Ghost. I do think it's really cool that they all came with a little ghost, even though it's basically just a like a dollar store little toy that came with this. Came with these figures, but I love the fact that each one of the Ghostbusters came with like a little ghost. Comes with the proton pack and the kind of the energy blast. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what that's called. Action zapping ray with neutrona blaster and proton pack. The second figure I'm going to be opening up is Slimer, although he is referred to as the Green Ghost figure. He comes with food, which is really cool. Pizza, watermelon, and a steak right there. So let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. This has the retro Kenner brand, although we know that these come from Hasbro. This is the first wave, the 4 Ghostbusters and their respective little ghost guys. I always thought it was kind of weird that the characters they kind of look like they kind of look like I want to say that each one of the characters are more like a cartoon of the person's personality, or the actor's personality, or the character's personality, rather than really the actor themselves, or the physical appearance of the actor. It's probably some sort of likeness rights. I think that's kind of weird, because in most of your sort of spin-off toy lines, there's at least some sort of effort put into making the action figures appear, or look like the physical appearance of the characters. Obviously, in the 80s, things were kind of not super not super exact. If you look at the original Star Wars characters, I mean, none of them look like the actual actors, but at least they were attempting to look like them. And the hair colors are wrong, the build, this guy doesn't look anything like I'm blanking, Dan Aykroyd. And Egon didn't have white or blonde hair, light blonde hair. I think in the first movie, Winston had a mustache, but I think he didn't look like, or he didn't have a mustache in the second movie. Regardless, I don't think this looks particularly like Winston. But they're all specifically named as those characters, first name and last name. So there's no mistaking who they're supposed to be. And like I said, I think they are characterizations of each one of the characters' personalities, and so it isn't hard to kind of make an association between the characters from the movie and the characters from the cartoon. In the first wave, we also have the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, and obviously the Green Ghost that I have here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we'll take a closer look. These are not action figures that I had when I was a kid, but I do remember my friends having them and going over to their house and playing with them. In fact, I was thinking a lot about this. I had a neighbor friend, and he was really into Nintendo, although he had a lot of toys. In fact, he had the Real Ghostbusters toys. I don't know if he had all of them, but I I kind of was reflecting on this, and I came to the realization that one of the reasons why I have such a fond memory for these toys, even the ones that I didn't have, is that I spent a lot of time playing with them while, my friend was playing Nintendo. I would kind of watch and then, kind of fiddle around with his action figures, mostly G.I. Joe. I mean, the guy had some of the coolest G.I. Joes, but I do remember playing with these Real Ghostbusters too. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out of the packaging. So we've got our Peter Venkman figure here. His proton pack just snaps right into his back. He's got a little peg and hole system. Fits nice and snug. It also has a flat spot on his back, so that it'll fit right snug, right where it's supposed to be. The Proton Wand, it just kind of pulls over his, or his arm just kind of pulls through it, and it sticks to his arm that way. It looks like this, does that go there? Yeah. Looks like this just snaps on to the back. It's a little tricky. Huh, it's not. Oh, there it is, I got it. So it snaps right on there. So he can, I don't know, do other things, investigate. I do love how big Slimer is. He comes with his sort of tail or his torso pivoted like that, so he can kind of fit in the packaging really well. But that can be reoriented so that he's, more of a ghostly shape. But yeah, he's really good. He's nice and solid. He's got a good texture. I wish he had like some sort of stand, because that would be a great way to display him. I think he would be a lot more terrifying if he was actually this size in relationship to the human characters from the movie. And he comes with some great. Not to forget this little ghost. These are cool translucent plastic. He's a little gummy. He's actually less gummy than I thought he was going to be. He's pretty solid. He does have a little bit of flexibility in the arms, although I wouldn't want to flex him too much. He's just supposed to be like a little, hey man, you get a Ghostbuster, and you just get the one. And you didn't have any ghosts, but he's got to have something to catch and fight against. Got the cool patch logo right there. He's got weird green eyes, which I'm assuming that's how the original was. I don't remember that. I do remember that they didn't look exactly like the actors. In fact, I think this guy looks more like Steve Guttenberg. I don't know if he was modeled after anyone in particular, but Steve Guttenberg from the Police Academy movies had a similar character to how Venkman's character is. He's kind of a smooth operator, kind of doesn't take things too seriously and that type of thing. So I'm kind of wondering if they had that kind of in mind. He does have a very 80s look to him, with the kind of the gelled hair, a little bit long in the back. I think the Egon looks very 80s, with his kind of blonde mullet and super red glasses. So anyway, that's Peter Venkman and the Green Ghost. I don't know. I think I have to give it to Slimer. He's probably my favorite figure in this whole line.